culture. And while we can see certain parallels with someone like Richard Spencer uses a German term like Jugendpress, right? But there's still a distinction to be made. And I started thinking about the interchangeability of terms like Nazi, fascist, white nationalist.
Did you consider at all the historical significance of the fact that the Nazi Party incorporated everyone under the Nazi in Germany at the time? So anyone who was in the military or in Germany was part of the party, but the SS were the ones who were doing the bad things.
I did think about how it had transformed from being equal to the party into a derogatory, like, especially in the American mythos on the ultimate evil, right? And I was just thinking about the dangers of focusing sort of too narrowly on Nazism per se at the expense of all these other sort of strands of white nationalism, the idea of an ethno state.
Okay, well, for the phrase Nazi in particular, it lost a hell of a lot of its meaning after the war ended. It referred specifically to the National Socialist Party of Germany. We're not talking about fascism in general. We're not talking about some sort of far-right extremism in general. And immediately after the war, there was no National Socialist Party. The only groups that have called themselves National Socialists since then have been people who latched on to what was already a dead image. It's a pejorative. It has been a pejorative since then. And the only reason that people associate with it is as a sort of reactionary counterforce to the fact that society has fetishized this Satan lying under the bed, symbolized by Hitler so much, even though he hasn't existed for millennia, that, well, a long damn time. Like, he hasn't had significance except as a sort of pejorative force, as a, you can't be this because this was opposed to the entire foundation of modern Western civilization and could have advanced it in the opposite direction of what we claim to want. The only reason people associate with the term is because they're reacting to a sort of hysteria over it. So going on about it actually doesn't help.
Kind of where my thought process was, though, as well, in terms of it having that significance as the ultimate in the American.
It's symbolic, mostly.
Yeah, but then at the same time, we have to contend with things that it is, as of recently, become controversial to, can I use your topic for SA2 as an example? Wolfenstein 2 came out. They had Make America Great Again as one of the advertisements, but Wolfenstein has always been a game about killing Nazis.
Yeah.
And it became a